Yo, what is up, guys? It is Game with Cameron here, bringing you guys an NFL week prediction for Week 9 of the NFL season. We're halfway through this season, so if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 90 subscribers today. I would appreciate it if you would do that. Anyways, guys, let's get into these picks. So for the Texans and Jaguars, Gardner Minshew is coming off a really sloppy game, kind of. They come off a barely win against the Texans. Well, the Texans. Give me just a minute. So, guys. Okay, this was loading. The Texans come off a barrel win against Oakland. And Deshaun Watson, I just feel like Gardner Minshew in Jacksonville, in Florida. I think Gardner Minshew will step up his game against Deshaun Watson, and the Jags will win 31-28 in a close matchup. Then we get the Bears and the Eagles. The Bears are coming off a game that they should have won, but it was that their kicker sucked, and they missed that field goal to lose again. And the Eagles are coming off a 18-point win against the Buffalo Bills. And this Eagles team is ready to play at home against this Bears team. I choked last week, but the Eagles are coming off a game that they crushed a team that was 5-1 of a Bills team. And I feel like the Eagles are going to continue doing what they were doing, but they're not going to win by his 18 points. The Bears, Mitchell Trubisky is doing really good. I mean, he's not doing as good as he could be. Obviously, Khalil Mack is doing what he likes to do, but it's just not going to be enough against this Eagles offense. Carson Wentz, and the Eagles will win 27-19. Then we got a good game in here at Arrowhead. We got the Vikings. We got the Chiefs. And the Vikings are coming off an ugly game against Washington. And the Chiefs are coming off a 31-24 loss against the Packers. But the Vikings almost lost against that team, against the Washington Redskins. 19-9 was that final score. Chiefs are coming off, I just said, 31-24 lose against the the Packers. So, yeah, we know that the Vikings were looking sloppy on Thursday Night Football, and the Chiefs look really good with Matt Moore. But I just don't think Matt Moore can compete with this Vikings team that has been crushing the last couple of weeks. As they're coming up to 6-2, I think the Vikings are going to continue what they were doing, but it will be a definite close game. But the Vikings might just pull away here. So the Vikings will win 28-24. Then we got the Colts at the Steelers. Well, the Colts are coming off a winning field goal against the Denver Broncos, and the Steelers are coming off an almost loss to the Dolphins of all teams. They were down 14-0, and then in the second half, the Steelers stepped up their game, came back, and they beat the Dolphins. The Steelers were looking ugly in the first half of that game. Colts and the Broncos just stick together, as both defenses were really good. That just shows you that Colts had an ugly game, and the Steelers had an uglier game than the Colts did. Obviously, I think the Colts are going to win this game at least by 8 or 9 points. This is going to be a game that I think Jacoby Brissett is doing a very good job of playing that starting quarterback after Andrew Luck retired, and Big Ben's out. Mason Rudolph, I just don't know about him yet. He just needs time to grow, and the Colts are going to win 35-29. Then we got the Jets at the Dolphins. This game is just going to be a very, very ugly game. It's the 1-6 Jets taking on the 0-7 Dolphins. And does anybody watch this game? Only Jets and Dolphins fan probably will watch this game. This is just going to be a sloppy game on both defenses. Yeah, Sam Darnold was playing very bad the last couple of games, but not last week. Last week, Sam Darnold was stepping up his game, almost got a win in Jacksonville, or they almost got a win against the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Dolphins almost, if they would have held on, they could have won that game against the Steelers. Obviously, they didn't. They choked, and I think Sam Darnold will step up his game here and take a good win in Miami. The Jets will win 24-7. We got the Redskins, the Bills. The Redskins are coming off a 19-9 loss against the Vikings, and the Bills are coming off a blowout at home against the Eagles. And the Bills are at home again against the Washington Redskins. And obviously, we saw that Dwayne Haskins was able to do things like on that offense. Josh Allen was playing really good last week, but the team wasn't playing as good as the Eagles were. Obviously, Dwayne Haskins was doing good. Josh Allen was doing good. But this game, I just feel like the Redskins are not going to be able to compete with that Bills defense and his offense. I don't think the Redskins will be able to score any points on this Bills defense because Ed Oliver, Tre'Davious White, and Micah Hyde are just that big three that on the Bills defense, it's just so ugly to try and handle. I don't think Dwayne Haskins is ready for this type of game yet. Yeah, you could say that he kind of could, but I don't think he's ready to play a game against the Buffalo Bills with that big three on defense. Josh Allen, Frank Gore, and other wide receivers that he has. I don't know, and I just don't think this is Washington's week. Bills win 28-14. Then we get Titans and Panthers. Well, the Titans are coming off a barrel win against the Bucks. The Panthers are coming off of just complete destruction. They just got destroyed last week by the Niners. Like 38 points, the Niners destroyed the Panthers last week. Without Cam Newton, I don't think these Panthers could do anything. 51-13 loss. The Titans were able to come out at their home and barely close out the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I just feel like Tennessee. I actually think Tennessee will not be able to improve a 2-win streak. I think the Panthers will bounce back because I was a Niners team that's just been playing really good in the last couple of weeks. In the last 7 weeks, this is a Niners team which is going completely off. And I don't think the Titans are going to be able to improve to 5-4. So give me the Panthers in this one. Panthers win 35-24. Then we got the Bucks at the Seahawks. Seahawks are coming off a barrel win against they're coming off a good win against the Atlanta Falcons. They were up. The Seahawks were up big, but the Falcons kind of made a comeback in the last couple of minutes of the fourth quarter. So, the Seahawks almost choked that game. The Bucks, well, they kind of choked their game as well. Jameis went in for a pick, and that was the end of the game. Seahawks and the Bucks are both coming off really close games. The Bucks could have won that game. But both teams are having one downfall of getting blowout wins here. I mean, the Tampa Bay Bucks. I mean, if the Bucks can play how they did against the Rams, when the Rams look good, I mean, they could get this win. But we just need to see a game like that again for the Bucks to win this game, and I just don't think it's gonna happen. I think the Seahawks will improve this game. The Seahawks will win 38-28. Then we got the Packers and the Chargers. The Packers are coming off a good touchdown win against the Chiefs in Arrowhead. And the Chargers are coming off a game that they should have lost, but they didn't lose it. So obviously the Chargers are 3-5. The Packers are 7-1. Aaron Rodgers is just playing some freaking good football. Alright, at this point, Philip Rivers has been basically Philip Rivers ever since. If Philip Rivers can play how he did back then, this game could be close. I just don't think Philip Rivers has that good energy. Yes, the Chargers won the game last week, but it was only because the Bears kicker choked that. That's why the Chargers did lose. So yeah, give me the Packers. The Packers will win 27-14. Then we got the Browns versus the Broncos. The Browns are coming off a 27-13 loss against the Patriots, obviously. The Broncos are coming off a barrel loss against the Colts, 16-15. I just feel like the Broncos, it was because the Browns were facing the New England Patriots. That's why they were losing so much. I just think right now at this point, Baker, Odell, and Landry need time to just develop a team chemistry at that point. They just don't have chemistry at the moment to be doing what they're doing. So give the Browns a couple years, and this team will be a contender for the Super Bowl, or even for the NFC Conference Championship game. This Browns team needs to develop a chemistry for their team. If the Browns can't do that, they're not going to be winning games. Obviously, you can see here. The Broncos, Joe Flacco was playing some good football last week. We saw Philip Lindsay doing some good stuff there. And I feel like I should pick the Browns here, because it's the Broncos. But I don't know. This game is going to be a good game. I don't think the Broncos are going to be able to compete with Odell, Landry, and Baker. Even though the Browns' big three doesn't have anything at the moment, like no chemistry, I think they're going to be able to improve the 3-5 on this game. Give me the Browns. The Browns will win 31-25 in overtime. Now we move to Sunday Night Football, as it's going to be the Ravens versus the Patriots. Patriots coming off a 14-point win against the Browns. The Ravens, if I remember correctly, they were on a bye week. So, yeah, that's basically what's been going on. The Ravens had time to step up their game and improve and actually practice for this game. This is going to be a big game for Lamar Jackson, as he is able to face a team, an 8-0 Patriots team that has a really good defense and really good offense. This game is just going to be some good scoring game here, and I just feel like Lamar Jackson can compete with Tom Brady, but obviously Tom Brady's Tom Brady. Tom Brady's the GOAT. So I think Lamar will be able to compete with him for 1 or 2 quarters, and then Tom Brady will just prove away. So, I might stay safe here. I'm not going to stay safe. This is my upset game of the week. The Ravens will win 35-28. Not 35-28. Scratch that. It will be 24-17 Ravens. Then we move to Monday Night Football. It is my Cowboys versus the New York Giants at MetLife Stadium. And my Cowboys are coming off a good win against the Philadelphia Eagles, but now they're coming off a bye week. The Giants are coming off a very, very tight game with the Lions last week. So, Daniel Jones, I don't know about this one. It's just need to be Daniel Jones to compete with this Cowboys defense. I don't think the Giants are going to be able to do this because it's Dallas, and Dallas defense is just stepping up the Dallas defense at the moment. I just don't know if Daniel Jones in this offense will be able to compete with that defense of Dallas. And I think I might be safe here. Given the Cowboys. The Cowboys will win 37-14. And that's it. That's all the picks I have, guys. That's everything you need to know about this game. And obviously, guys, I'm recording this game at the moment. I'm recording this, and it's kind of too late because I missed the Thursday Night Football. So here's Thursday Night Football for right now. It's 28-14 49ers at the moment. And I think the drum really is off. So hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.